I am back. I am back. My ancestors put me on a side quest, or I chose it to cry in my cave some more. Whew, I needed to feel my feelings, and if you're seeing me now and you have watched all my other videos, I have so many that I have recorded since January. I don't think I posted any of them yet. Mind you, it's April 10th. But I was not okay. I was not okay. I was going through a lot. On top of, what the colonizers are doing in this world on Uchimaka, Grandmother Earth. But I wasn't okay, and I also was not taking care of my spiritual hygiene the way I need to. So I have been getting back in the habit of taking my cleansing baths, doing all of my spiritual hygiene, taking time for me, slowing down. And now I'm at this point where I am ready to live for me. And I've been slowly dipping my toes, right, in that water of living my life for me, not for how others want me to live my life. And I'm I am in that lake, just floating. And I am living my dreams. And I know I'm not fully in them, to their full capacity, but I'm creating all the things that I've ever wanted to in all my dreams. And this video, if this is your first time here, hello, hihani washte, good morning, or ampetu washte, good afternoon, whatever time of your day is. I hope it is wonderful. My name is Jasa. This is my little home here, my little teepee. And my ancestors first forced me to come on here. They did. With a little tough love. But now I love it. I love my space. I love that you are here with me. And morning, I have I am ADHD. I'm autistic ADHD. There will be many of times where I'm talking about something and I will forget. If I do not come back to it and you want to know what I was talking about, comment, whatever it was, and hopefully I will remember. If not, I'm sorry. Just the way my brain works. And in this journey of healing and making a safe space for my spirit, I learned that it's just being kind and gentle to yourself and your inner child and your inner teen. And that's the point of this video. Reflection. Oh, I need some water. 1 second. I put it over there because I'm very clumsy. I might put it here. We'll see what happens. What was I saying? Oh, reflection. Okay. So, especially with slowing down. When I get in the momentum, I put too much weight on myself. I put too much pressure, and I have many gifts, magical gifts, but I have one of foresight. So I have seen so many different futures and possibilities and outcomes. And my problem was forcing it so hard and putting so much pressure on myself. And then also taking on the projections of other people, saying that I'm not worthy, I am not capable of achieving my dreams, whatever they are, right? God, where was I going? It disappeared. Welcome. Oh, okay. Slowing down. Even me, I'm going a little too fast. I put too much pressure on myself. And this human life is about us experiencing it and enjoying it as much as we possibly can, and not having all this pressure on us. And this is what it is. But the colonizers made us think that you had to constantly achieve and strive for greatness to be worthy and all this stuff. But healing is making a safe space for your spirit, but it's just taking all that gunk, all the gunk off your spirit that's been like put there slowly, right? From colonizer society. Like, you can never do anything right. Like, you're too fat, you're too skinny, your teeth aren't straight, like everything, you don't make enough money, like all this stuff, gunk. And then also all the beings that are trying to conform and fit in that box that consists of the colonizers' rules, right? This box. And they're like squeezing in it. And then if they see you not squeezing in it, they're going to get mad. They're going to get really mad. And then they're going to project. And a lot of those times, what they say and do to you, those projections, is exactly or very close to what happened to them for them to shut that part of their spirit down, or whatever you are showing, highlighting, activating in them. They're just doing it. And like a lot of times you could do it subconsciously, like not even realizing. It's just such a cycle. Boom, you just do it. Where was I going? Oh, but just unlearning that. And now when I hear those projections, sometimes it gets a little heavy. And when it does, I definitely take a cleansing bath. And if you guys ever want, I could do a video on here where we make one together. I could show you one of mine. And honestly, like when I make them, I have like a base, but then my ancestors kind of just tell me what else to add and stuff. So if you ever want that, you comment. We could do it together. Have a nice little self-care night. Do a little magic together. But I've been keeping up with that. I have been pouring into myself. And slowing down. My ancestors are having me reflect on how far I've come. And yes, I may not like be fully in my dreams, but like my biggest dream I've already accomplished. And it was having my inner child and my inner teen feel safe with me. And being honest, I really wasn't 100% sure I would make it here. I was taught to abandon my entire being and my spirit for others. And unlearning that is hard. It's so difficult, but it is worth every moment. It is worth every moment, because when I sat down and I reflected, in my head, I sat down in a cute little room with like colors everywhere. I love colors. And it was me sitting on like a giant beanbag. And then my inner teen sitting on a giant beanbag. And then my inner child sitting on a giant beanbag. And the way they just glowed looking at me. The biggest smiles on their faces. Just that alone, like I know I am finally that person that they prayed for, that they cried for, that they thought at one point maybe never existed. But it was me. And it sounds so corny, but I'm not playing. You practice these practices. I guess it's a therapy. It's a form of therapy. I forgot the name of it, but I found this like a couple years ago, and then I've been practicing and using it. It's helped me heal so much. Look it up. I know it is a form of therapy. I think it's like letters. I forgot the name of it. But it helps so tremendously. And like theory wise, I wonder, because time is like, what is it? Not linear, or time is like all happening at the same time. Theory. And I feel like this is true, but I don't know. When we do this, when we go back in time, I didn't even share this. I have this other videos, but I'll go back in time to certain memories with my inner child or my inner teen with them. But I'm present too. So this physical me is there with either my inner child, my inner teen, or even like young adult me, whatever trauma moment this was. Me being there with them and like holding them, letting them cry, telling them that they never deserve to be treated this way. Those people hurting them are hurt people. And I got you. Know in the future, I am protecting you. You will get through this. and I will protect you. Those beings will never be able to hurt you again. I got you. And that has changed my whole world. That has changed my whole world because now, if anyone around me, my physical, tries to disrespect me or do things that hurt me, present me stands forward. Because like my inner child and my inner teen start to panic and freak out and like go back to my old ways of people pleasing and all this stuff. But then like present me walks in front, like, I got you, girls. You sit down, you keep painting, you eat your snackies. Don't worry about it. And then whoever's coming at me, they're gonna learn. They're gonna learn because I'm not hurting other living beings. Literally, all my dreams is to create and help other living beings, including Chimaka. So if other people do not like that, they do not agree with it, they do not support me, they're not my people. They are not my people. And same with you. You got dreams, you got goals, you want to do whatever with your life, and you are not hurting other living beings. And there's beings around you that don't want you to do that. They think it's wrong or whatever, and you're not hurting other living beings. They may not be your people. And they may also need to grow and have their own journey, but I've learned not to hold on to things and people just because you love them. Love is not enough. You need alignment. And making a safe space for my spirit and my inner child and my inner teen has brought me in alignment so much that I can hear my ancestors again, like loud. They are, since this morning, they have been everywhere. And it feels so good. And that alone, even like if no one in my physical supports my dreams or whatever, my ancestors have always. And that's why I'm here right now, because they always in my corner, no matter how many people told me to give up or all these negative things about me. My ancestors were always in my other ear. They're wrong. They have their own they need to work on. You're just activating them and their limiting beliefs and stuff they have yet to go through, their shadows they have yet to look at. What they say has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. And I know this is hard, right? This is hard. So I know it's like really hard when people you love are projecting at you and they're saying like these really nasty things that aren't true, that they're just saying to dim you, to have you not step into your spirit. Those are just projections. And it's like you activating them, like I said earlier. But it has nothing to do with you, and it's hard when it's in your face and they're saying everything about you to you, but everything they're saying is not about you. It's about them. It's about them. And if they're not willing to see that and self-reflect, and if you create boundaries and they're not down to respect those boundaries, personally, I'm gonna disappear in a bush. I gave you a chance. And my life, I've had to accept people that will mistreat me and disrespect me and only are around for what I can give them. I've spent too long doing that. I am 30 now. I don't know how much longer I have in this meat suit on Unchimaka Grandmother Earth, in this journey, right? I don't know how long I got. So this day moving forward, and I've like slowly been coming to this day, but I will not budge anymore. This day moving forward, I will stand in me. Solid like a rock. And I ain't moving. Well, I'm moving on my dreams, but I'm not going to move away from my dreams anymore. No matter what other people say, no matter how scary the world gets, because, colonizers are little babies that just like to destroy and take and do not understand that we are all one. But that's their own journey to go on. None of my business. They're going to learn one way or another. The universe, spirit is on our side. So, and that's what I'm holding on to. Holding on to that. I'm living in my Delulu world and I'm following my ancestors because our future generations deserve peace and to just exist in this beautiful gift of life that we are given. As infinite beings, we get to live on Uchimaka in a meat suit we created and exist and experience each other. And all we gotta do, like, to bring that future is to stand in our own magic, right? Make a safe space for ourselves. So we are no longer hurting people, because that is what created this colonized society, is hurt people hurting other people. So I know you got this. I know you got this. If you are thinking about going on the journey, you're on it. You may be on a break because it's hard. I have been on this journey for about 8 years now, and I have taken many, many breaks. It is exhausting. Know that you got this. Know that you are worthy of the life that your spirit or spirits came here to live. And know that your inner child and your inner teen and you always deserve to be loved unconditionally. You deserve to be nurtured. And everything that lights you up, you deserve to just like sit in that joy and not like, I wonder what I can profit off of this. Or I hope other people like this. I hope you just sit in it and you're like, I love this. I'm so happy I spent my time creating this. It's the best feeling. And it took me a long time to get to that. But look at my paintings behind you. I have another one I'm about to finish that's like a part of this series. I am creating all the projects I've always wanted to create. And it's the best feeling. It's the best feeling. It's not easy. I don't have nobody behind me right now in the physical that supports my dreams. And I understand this to a point because my dreams are very delulu. But I know they're happening. And it's not for anyone else to understand but me. That's something I've had to learn too, because for the longest, I try to have the people around me like see my vision and my dreams and understand it. And they don't, because it's not theirs. And they also have like their own stuff they got to go through, their own limiting beliefs they have to end themselves. And for the longest, I thought, well, if I achieve this and this, I could teach them that they don't have to have limiting beliefs. But I learned that they have to want to learn that themselves. And if you keep pushing it on them to learn and they don't want to, there's going to be a lot of friction, a lot of lessons for both of you to learn. So now I'm in my own lane. I'm on cruise control doing my thing. And I am so happy. And I'm very proud of myself. And I'm proud of you too. Even just thinking about going on this journey is the coolest thing. You are going to make a safe space for your spirit. And you just get to frolic around. We're all going to be frolicking around in the flowers, living our lives. Because this is why we came here. I have a lot of energy. I get really hyped up. And especially when I get to move my arms around, I get very excited. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I invite you to self-reflect and see how far you've come. Even if it's just like a little step, a little tiny step where you're so exhausted and then someone asks you to do something, but you're so exhausted, you're like, you know what? I'm so tired. And you used to always saying yes. You always say yes. But this time you're like, I am so tired. I just can't. I cannot do this for you. And whatever that person says, if they are not okay with it, maybe they ain't your people. Because I'm going to tell you right now, people that love you unconditionally will understand when you have nothing to give. When your cup is empty. People that love you unconditionally will not be around for what you can give to them. They will be around to experience you as a spirit and a being. It's as simple as that. So that's where I am. I'm going to go create with my inner child and inner teen. And I'm so excited. for you guys to see all of my dreams come true. And I'm so excited to see all of your dreams come true because I know they're going to. We are magic. Let's bet on ourselves. These colonizers have so much confidence. We should have just as much. We got this. We got this. Doksha, okay? I'll see you later.